Okay, number 5, one
Yeah.
size fits all creative strategy. Love this one.
I always say if you have the wrong targeting with a good creative, it can work. If you have the perfect targeting with a bad creative, it doesn't work.
And it could be actively bad. Perfect targeting, perfect audience, and the wrong message that turns everybody off.
I've seen wrong things on so many different levels. The first thing is that app marketers tend to use the same creative approach for all the platforms. Let me give an example. TikTok and Instagram or Reels. Yeah, I'm going to use the same video that I use on Facebook. I'm going to use it on TikTok. This is the wrongest thing you can do because, I mean, on Meta, especially on Instagram, you can use animations or with music, with fancy things, all this if you put it on TikTok, it doesn't work. And that's how it is. Like, that on TikTok, you need a UGC, you need authentic content, you need creators, you need all these kind of things. Otherwise, it doesn't work. The same, it's true also the other way around. If you take a TikTok video and you put it on Instagram, at least for us, it can work, but not all the times. I'll make you an example. On TikTok, you don't need subtitles, not always. I mean, as a platform, you know that it's always with the volume on. So people hear, you need a hook, and then the video is better without subtitle. On Meta, on Instagram, especially like Insta stories, most of the times are muted. So you need subtitles. Facebook videos, again, just not to, but there are many old people that don't have the volume or don't hear, so they want to read subtitles. It's different. You can use the same video, but you need to modify it. You need to put for Facebook, you need to put a call to action at the end, while on TikTok, it's better if it's like the raw material. And this is valid for Twitter, is valid for Google, is valid for other things. We really need to think about the different type of platform.
Yeah.
And the different type of audience that you have in the platform, because then according to the audience that you have in the platform, you can also change the message. So this is very important. And the same way, one size fits all, it's not valid for the different audiences. If you target men, if you target female, if you target US, if you target Italy, you can use different approaches. And this is all valid, of course, if you have a good budget. If you have a small budget and you want to test, I mean, you still need to tailor your creative to your audience, but don't get too crazy because it doesn't make sense. But if you're running at scale on different platforms, and then it makes sense to adapt. It's also true in the same platform like Meta. Meta has 10 different placements. You cannot use the same creating all the placements. And just how it is. And again, it's connected to the Advantage Plus feature. If you choose Advantage Plus creative feature, you're going to have all the creatives cut in many bad ways. I have a collection of bad ads in my phone that you cannot imagine, because like, it's very easy. Stop the campaign, select 10 creatives, boom. And then you see Facebook feed with banners that are totally cut. You don't read the text, you don't see the image. And this is, in my opinion, is one of the worst experience. If I see one banner like this company doesn't hire the right people. I don't want to buy from them.
I think this is a super important point, because most people who even think that they do need to fit creative to each platform think that they can use the same videos on Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, as well as TikTok. And as you just said, different people, different audiences, different use cases, different just user experiences on those apps. Absolutely critical. And that extends to everything else.